And what a start to the 2011 season it has been for Kurt Busch. Off to a blazing start at the Daytona International Speedway, winning the Budweiser Shootout. Kurt Busch charges on the outside and celebrates the shootout victory. And then another win in the Gatorade Dual Race on Thursday. Followed up by a top 5 finish in the Daytona 500. And then last weekend, a top 10 finish at Phoenix International. Welcome, Las Vegas native Kurt Busch to Trackside.
What's going on, gentlemen?
Hey, did you see the Caesar's Palace sign we did for you?
No, did you guys make one up?
Oh, yeah.
We got to see it.
Oh, man.
Mark, can you show that?
I've been wanting to have that happen for years, and they've gone to this digital sign. But I was looking for old school where they got to get out there with the block letters.
I heard you said, you told me during the banquet, like one of the pre-shows, that's as a kid, that's what you always wanted to see, your name up in lights.
Yeah, you saw all the big stars come to town, like David Copperfield. Oh, there you guys go. Thank you.
You asked,
I have
delivered.
made it. I am done with racing.
Look at that. Caesar's
I'm
Palace.
good to go now. I have made it. I've been on the marquee at Caesars.
Well, I mean, the first thing we got to find out is how are you guys so good at Daytona? I mean, I had to feel like unbelievable coming out, new sponsor, get them a win right on the get-go, and you back it up on Thursday. And buddy, you looked like you were going to win the Daytona 500.
It was just the strongest car I've showed up with at Daytona over the years. I mean, been going down there 10, 11 years, and just been in position a bunch of times, but not with the horsepower, not with the handling, not with the whole package. And this time around, just the whole new team with Shell and Pennzoil on board, the new car number, just felt like it was our time. It just had that feeling like we can do something special this week because nobody knows our car number. We're just going to sneak up and go by everybody, thinking that's Ward Burton in the 22. Maybe Dave Blaney out there.
Yeah. Let's take a look at our Gander Mountain points, and Kurt's okay with that because you're going to see the Busch brothers atop the point standing.
That's pretty good. You just got to flip-flop. One Busch for the other Busch.
Got some pretty big names up there, buddy. Got some guys that are surprised, too. Bobby Labonte, David Yolen up there. Last night, I was going to come over to the go-kart race. How did it go?
It turned out great. It was a wonderful fundraiser that we had with the Kurt Busch Foundation. It was Sprint for the Kids. And Shell came aboard, a local distributor, Crawford Oil, helped sponsor the event. We sold all of our teams. Montoya was there, Logano was there. We had McDowell there, a couple other guys, some celebrities, and we tore some stuff up while we raised some good funds.
You know, a lot of people ask me, you know, what was it like to work with you? I mean, I was fortunate enough, and we've touched on this a couple times. My last 7 races were your first 7 coming in. But I'm going to go back even a little bit further and start thinking about, you know, when I was working for Jack Roush, and Jack said, hey, you need to watch this kid. You know, he's driving my truck. He's gonna be something. And I met you the first time up in Livonia in the truck shop at that time. It was the first time we ever met. And, you know, I started keeping an eye on you, and you definitely were very impressive. But when you start doing the research, you kind of find out you were very impressive right across the street over here at the Bull Ring. You know, you and your brother, but at the Bull Ring is where everybody started noticing Kurt Busch. I mean, when you drive by there coming to this racetrack, what do you think about?
Well, it's just the home for me and Kyle, my dad, my mom. It was just a way of life hanging out at the racetrack on a Friday or Saturday night. And so many supporters over the years. I mean, this is one of our late model victories. I've got the Star Nursery suit on, but that's the quality air conditioning race team here in Vegas. I mean, it was just a family effort all the way around. Mom did this timing and scoring. My dad was a racer as well. There's me and Kyle at the dirt track across the street over the other side. Just so much fun racing cars. It was just a way of life. We didn't think about anything else.
When you were over there and you watched them, they were building this racetrack. You know, did you ever, was this your dream? It was like, I want to go over here and play with the big boys?
I mean, it was a dream. Now, how to make it become a reality was another question, but having great people along the way. We ran a hobby stock together. We ran a late model. And when I came here and watched the Burton brothers dominate in 98 and 99, it was like me and Kyle. We're over on the little track doing the same thing. And maybe one day him and I would make it big and be able to compete for the championship and a race win.